Friday evening, 7 o'clock. I appreciate it because you can be anywhere and your time is valuable. And so I want to just introduce myself. My name is Jessica Graham. Good evening. Good evening. My name is Jessica Graham, and I am what is known as a elite sales director in this opportunity. And I've been able to really do some amazing things in a very short period of time. Since I realized and connected the dots to what I was trying to accomplish in my life, to what I saw this amazing vehicle and what we are about to present to you all can actually do. And so I'm excited to go ahead and get into it. But before I do, I get to introduce a young lady or woman who has come in and really been a trailblazer. And within her 2 days, guys, got promoted, like just killing it, and super excited about having her get to speak to you guys a little bit as Miss Danyelle made it on the call. Oh, we can't hear you, can't hear you. Can you unmute? Yeah.
Can y'all hear?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, we can.
Hey, everybody. How are y'all doing? So, my name is Danyelle, and I'm from Cabot, Arkansas. I'm a mom of 2 amazing boys. When I originally came onto the program, it was to fix my credit, because everyone knows, like, with credit, you're limited with the high tax interest rates, the high monthly payments. But when I got to understand the program a little bit more, I learned that not only could I get my credit fixed for free, I could make residual income every single week. And I'm an entrepreneur. I have experience in so many fields. So I've worked plenty of 9-to-5s, and I like to have my own money. I want to build my own empire. And this program has allowed me and allows you to do that. My goal is to make it all the way to the very top. I mean, all the way up there, and help other like-minded individuals as well. I deserve everything that I want, and so does my children, and so does everybody else. So I'm just thankful that I found this program and that I'm able to help so many other people as well.
That was awesome. That was amazing. That was awesome. Like, I mean, I know I'm so excited about what you are about to do in this platform. I know that you will absolutely. And I just love that spirit. That is amazing, guys. Drop some fire in the chat for Danyelle for that amazing testimony so far. And I'm super excited about you and what you're going to do. Now I get to get on into this amazing. Oh, I'm trying to share my screen. Can't share my screen. It says I can't. Let's see. Let's jump into this whenever oh, there we go. There we go. All right. Okay. Let me get into it. Here we are. Okay, everybody, I have the privilege and the honor to introduce to you guys United Credit Education Services, you guys. This is the reason why this is an amazing platform, as Danyelle was able to elaborate on a little bit, was because this company has been around for 18 years, guys. The products and the services that we have designed here to help families across the country, they have been hand selected, guys. They're leading by example as a company that is debt-free. We're talking about debt freedom. We're talking about financial freedom here. So that is very important when it comes to a company to partner with. We have a dedicated and consistent management team. So how is your credit score calculated? Okay. This is what I like to call the adult report card, because with your adult report card, this is pretty much letting you know where you are in that generational wealth building spectrum. So 35% of your payment history are your on-time payments. So it's very important to make your payments on time. Credit utilization is huge. You know, having credit cards is important. Building credit is important, but not maxing those credit cards out to where that's negatively impacting you in a major way, because that's 30% of your score. 15% It's going to be the length of credit, how long you've had the accounts that you have. Having different trade lines here can really help if you're someone who doesn't have any credit or haven't built any credit. New credit inquiries, going to the car dealership and letting them run your score is not going to be helpful because it's going to negatively impact you. Sometimes I have people come and say, well, I'm trying to get a car and I just want to find who will approve me. And that is not the way you want to go. You don't want to allow your credit to be ran over and over. That is negatively impacting you every time you do that. 10% of the score is having different types of loans, having a mortgage, having credit cards, having student loans. Sometimes that, or a lot of times that balance of different types helps you out. So why is this important? Guys, did you know this? 1.4 million identity theft claims were made in 2020, meaning identity theft is like the #1 crime right now. Did you know 14.6 trillion in Americans household have 4.26 trillion debt in an American household as reported of last year in 2021? That is a lot, okay? 14.6 trillion, that's how much debt is in a household. 64% of Americans, over half, are expected to retire with less than $10,000 in their retirement savings account. 60% of Americans are lacking a will or estate planning. Pretty much when someone passes, a lot of times they're gonna lose a lot of their assets, their house, their, whatever they do own, because they're not protected. In just 1 decade, student loan balances have jumped 150%. So I'm sure many of you, I'm gonna say myself, have sat here like this at one time or another. Like, what in the world? What am I gonna do? 1 in 4 Americans, they have a credit score of less than a 650. That's every 4th person you meet. Why does this matter? Why are we talking about this in this way? Because this is affecting like just regular basic life occurrences. Buying a home, that is a thing that most people want to do in their lifetime, purchase a home. Well, if with a credit score of a 560 or less, you're gonna pay here over double the amount you would pay if you just had a 740 or higher credit score. The interest rate is at 4% at a 740 or higher. While you're paying almost 12.9, almost 13%. With the low credit score, you just end up paying more for everything. Bad credit versus good credit when it comes to automobiles, buying a car, very common, right? Well, with a 560 or less, look how much interest you're paying, 26%. It's not, people say, well, what do I have to get just so I can get approved? You don't want to just get approved. Look at what's going to happen to you. You're going to spend all your money to interest. And what does that do? Eat up your money. You don't have any and put you in a further hole. And that is the opposite of what we're trying to do here. So bad credit can basically just ruin your family's future. Let's just say it, okay? It's the truth, right? I mean, your mortgage, credit cards, personal loans, auto loans, student loans, these are things most commonly every one of us can know that people who have these things, you end up paying just way more for the same thing just because of bad credit. So we have a solution to this. We're not just bringing all the negativity out. There is a solution. And here it is. We have a proven protection plan with exceptional value, meaning what you're getting offered what you're looking at here, screenshot this. This suite of products are hand selected. Budgeting is a skill. A lot of people don't know how to budget because they never were taught how to budget, and it's something you have to practice. Well, we have tools to help you do that. Credit restoration and our credit attorneys, they are definitely there to draft these letters on your behalf, going after all the negative items at once instead of 1 or 2 as you would have to go through with some other company likely. But it's important to have credit monitoring so you can see the live updates to your score and know what your future score is gonna be. People wanna know, how can I get to 700? How do you know? Well, if you have our credit monitoring program, you'll be able to see what your future score will be once you take these steps we're offering you to take. So debt payoff. Paying off your debt is important. When you want to buy a home, your debt to income ratio is a factor. So it's important to know what date you can prepare for to be out of the debt that you have. Having a Rocket lawyer, we'll get into that. That is amazing. So if you want to start a business, have an LLC, put contracts in place, we have a service where you're able to utilize it at no additional cost. And it's just amazing. Financial lockbox. So having a financial lockbox is important. A lot of people, they're getting passports, people are flying now, people are traveling more. Well, being in another country and you lose your passport, it's really helpful if you have a financial lockbox, because then you could actually make it back home. So that is definitely something that is invaluable. Identity monitoring. We have a partnership with Allstate Insurance to protect your identity. As we mentioned earlier, all of those 1.4 million claims that were put out because of what? Identity theft. So we're protecting you as we raise the score. Net worth. Knowing what your net worth is very important so that I think finding out what your net worth can be pretty humbling and really make you focus on whatever your goals are. Speaking of goals, savings goals. If you have things that you want to accomplish, you have to put a goal and set in place to prepare for that said goal. A will and a trust. As we mentioned, over 60% of people don't have a will and trust. They don't know what's going to happen. And look how much value that is. I mean, you can pay upwards of hundreds, thousands of dollars for this alone. We have our youth financial literacy family mint, where we're offering the value to the children, giving back to the kids. The kids are the future, right? Well, with this, is not even just the future, they're today, because they're learning financial literacy as well, being able to get ahead so that they're better off than with their parents. And that's what it's about. So taking control of your financial future today is only at an $89 cost. Yeah, I said $89. And that's for month one, $89 for month two, $89 for month three. After that, we actually drop the price. And we reward you by giving you access to that Rocket lawyer that I mentioned earlier, that's able to get you those access to those documents that I mentioned, helping you in your business future. So $99 activation fee brings that one-time setup fee to $188. And for every protection plan, you see we have a youth financial literacy foundation where we're able to give scholarships back to the youth. Guys, 2.2 million, I love this, $2.2 million have been donated through the YFL Family Mint to help children get ahead in their finances so that they can build that generational wealth sooner. So you're saving money while partnering with the best in the industry. Allstate Insurance, like I said, is protecting you every step of the way. Rocket Lawyer is that I just mentioned how amazing that's a value in and of itself of $40. And it's just awesome to have access to that. And as you can see, we have people that continue on with our program well after a year, and they get rewarded again by dropping the cost to $49. So that means, guys, as things go on, life happens, you need more items removed. A year going down the road, I mean, you're still able to get those same services and you're just paying $49. I mean, it's amazing. So it gets better. This is just like icing on the cake, because we're all about helping our community get this information as fast as we can get it to them. Why? Because we weren't taught it in school, and it's affecting people's lives every day, right now. If you help 5 people that you know, family, friends, that need these services, that they can benefit from these services, you can get your next month free. You don't even have to pay the $89. So, I mean, you win, they win, we all win. So start now and take control of your financial future. Just look at some of the reviews, the testimonials. I mean, 150,000 people over the United States have been able to be impacted, guys. The stories upon stories upon stories of people, immigrants, people that are statistically not privy to financial matters, are able to just take control of their financial future and really help their family, put them in an amazing situation. So I'm excited. I get to now introduce to you to a young lady. Let me stop sharing my screen. So I'm excited about introducing my friend, my partner, Kristina Richardson. Reason why is because not only is she a trailblazer and just an amazing mind. But she is just creating an amazing vehicle to just impact so many lives and souls. And she has such a heart for the people. And I just love what she's doing and everything. So you guys get a treat to hear a little bit from my girl, Kristina Richardson. Are you there? Have you made it on the line?
I'm here. Can you guys see me okay?
Yes, we can. We can see you.
You hear me okay?
Yes, we can.
All righty. I know Jessica, she just hyped me up, but I want to give it back over to her. She is younger than me, but I call this girl my mentor. She has changed my life for the better. She is helping change the community and getting people to financial freedom, right? That's where we're all about. I'm all about freedom, spiritually, mentally, financially, and we have to start somewhere. So just a little bit about myself. My name is Kristina. I am a Dallas native. And when I got introduced to this program or to this platform, to this opportunity, I was broken, okay? I had just moved, and you guys know with inflation, rent skyrocketed. I had just recently lost $25,000. And I didn't know what I was going to do. I didn't know what I was going to eat the next day. But I took a chance. I took this opportunity and I ran with it. And it has changed my life for the better. Not only has my credit score increased 77 points within the first 30 days, 2 of my student loans got removed. I was the victim of identity theft twice, not once, but twice. And it has been a struggle to get my credit to move, right? And that's what I love so much about the protection plan is it's just not credit restoration. It's a financial literacy platform, you guys. I've been able to gain so much information and I've been able to enrich my life and other people's lives by giving them this tool. Right. So I'm so super excited about taking my financial journey to new heights and helping as many people as I can. That's truly my heart space, is to help as many people as I can get financially free. You know, and come from a place of broken to a place of wealthy, living abundantly with an abundant mindset and abundant bank account. So I'm super excited. I love this program. I love this opportunity. And I'm so super grateful that I answered my purpose call to join such an amazing platform.
Wow. Y'all drop some fire in the chat. Drop some WW in the chat for wealthy women for Kristina, because that was amazing. And I just know, girl, it's like the sky is not even the limit. So it's just what it is. And we know. So I'm excited. I get to now present to you guys or introduce my mentor. Listen, guys, this man has truly been just a servant leader for the people, for the culture, for infinite freedom for all people, because this is his purpose. This is his mission. And it's amazing what we are doing and what he is doing. And I'm excited about him being able to share with you guys some of the best parts of this. So without further ado, I get to present to you Mr. Darryl Callum, Regional Vice President. Take it away.
Absolutely. Wow. Definitely want to give it back over to Miss Jessica Graham. Kristina with a powerful testimonial. Danyelle came into business, killing the game. You guys type WWW for wealthy women in the chat, all right? Because it's just a blessing to be in partnership with such phenomenal women that's doing extraordinary things. They wear multiple hats. Some of them, they have children, they're going to work, and still found time to boss up with this movement. So I really salute those queens 100%. They left me the easy part, guys. I get to talk about the money, all right? So type money in the chat if you want to make more money this year than you did last year. And I won't hold you guys up that long because I know it's Friday. Everyone's looking to have a good time. But before joining this platform, guys, I had no, knowledge upon financial literacy or credit repair, anything of that nature. I was simply a nightclub promoter on Las Vegas Boulevard, right? I did that close to 5 years, and, I made decent income, and it was a fun time, met people from around the world. But all of that came crashing down in 2020 once COVID hit, right? We know what happened. It shut the strip down, shut the clubs down. Guys, it shut my money down, right? My credit score was jacked up. I had to relocate back home to Arkansas. It was a rough period of time. I didn't even know how I was going to support myself. No college degrees, smack dab in the middle of a global pandemic. It was rough. You know, luckily enough, I seen a post on social media on how I could potentially get my credit scores increased for free and earn additional income. So at this point, I really couldn't be picky. I was pretty desperate, right? Got started. Long story short, within 4 months, my credit went from 505 to 742. Within 10 months, I became what you call a vice president in this platform. Guys, that's a 6-figure title. In under 2 years, I hit the prestigious title of regional vice president. That's multiple 6-figure. So it's been an absolute blessing upon what this platform has done for myself, for my family, and especially for my daughters, you know, because everything I do is for my children. You know, I always like to say I do it for my last name, not for my first name. And I'm all about just building generational wealth and breaking generational curses and being able to, you know, really bless my daughters with the right lifestyle I feel like they deserve, and get my time freedom back, because we know how children spell love, Time. That's priceless to me, to be able to spend more time with my children, you know, and we're basically just making money from our phone, guys. And this is what we've been able to build, a group of like-minded individuals from around the country that's, you know, just dedicated towards serving their communities. And, you know, we just got a phenomenal team of individuals, which is a blessing to be in partnership with, because, you know, type of 1 in the chat if you ever went to your job and it wasn't that you hated the job because it was the actual work, but it was the people, you know, it was that coworker, it was that boss, and just a messy workplace. It's just a blessing to be a part of a community of people that just pour into you, people that don't even directly benefit from it, right? And this business, the reason it can work for you, because it's simple. You have all the tools you need to be successful. You know, you got all your own business back office website. You can work from absolutely anywhere in the world. You pick your own hours. You can work sometime, full-time, part-time. And we simply get paid for helping people, right? Do 2 simple things. Either a person want to get their credit scores increased, which 112 million people in America need to do so. And we simply help people earn additional income, right? Type of 1 in the chat if you know anybody that want to make extra money. Right? Everything's going up right now due to inflation. Gas going up, food is going up, utilities going, everything is going up, but wages. So what does that mean? People need additional streams of income, because one stream of income is too close to zero. So let me show you how the money works with this platform, because I literally feel like this is the best vehicle en route to financial freedom on the planet. You know, Jessica did just such a phenomenal job going over that award-winning protection plan. This literally has more value than any other credit repair company in America, and is more efficient because we dispute every single negative item from the initial start with all 3 collection agencies. Most companies just dispute 1 or 2 items at a time, right? They charge thousands of dollars. Guys, it's only $188 to get started with us, and the company is going to pay you $100 simply for referring those people. You don't even have to fix the person's credit. The company is going to do all the work. And they're going to pay you more money than they're making. That's unbelievable, right? Let's say you're ambitious, you go out there and sign up 100 customers. That's $10,000. Not only do you make that $10,000 up front, but you also make $12 residually every time a customer makes a monthly payment. So that's $1,200 coming in. If you don't do anything else, guys, it gets a lot better than that. Remember, we're all in agreement that, hey, everybody's looking to make extra money. A lot of people in the same position I was in prior before joining the platform. People took pay cuts, different things of that nature. They just want they're tired of living paycheck to paycheck, right? So guys, we simply have a brokerage company, just like a real estate brokerage company. You can have a financial literacy credit repair brokerage company where you can build a team of people as well to do the same thing. And every person you refer over that want to earn an additional stream of income, company is going to pay you anywhere between $100 to $560. Miss Jessica, man, she came in killing the game. Like in 1 month, she got promoted to sales director. Every time she refer a person over to the platform that wants to earn additional income for themselves and their families, company pays her $380, guys. Every time I refer a person, the company pays me $510. Plus you get override residuals by helping your team build as well. I've never seen anything like this before in my life, but it gets better than that. Someone type more money in the chat box, right? Type more money in the chat box. I'm gonna show you how to make more money this year than you did last year. See, the company has what you call a monthly infinity bonus, guys. See, residual income, this is how you become financially free. If you have to trade your time for money, your money is limited depending upon how many hours you can work, if you can work, right? You got to find a means of residual passive income. That's how you become financially free. So this is how the company has multiple streams of residual income with the infinity bonus. You know, the company's going to pay you a bonus check based on the volume that your team is doing on a monthly basis. So starting off as sales director, right? Jessica gets a $50 bonus check simply for sustaining that title, guys. If she doesn't do anything else, that doesn't include the additional ways that she get paid. Guys, at the prestigious title of regional vice president, right? Under 2 years of getting this title, the company literally pays me over $4,300 a month for sustaining this title. This not including the customers I'm bringing in, the business partners I'm bringing in, the customers that's paying, the override residuals off the team. This $4,300 is coming in automatically if anything else happens. When I seen this, I was sold out, right? Guys, my personal mentor, Alfred Nixon, he's a Pinnacle senior vice president. The company's paying him $300,000 a month. Just that one way that we're getting paid. I've never seen anything like this before in my life. You also got a rest and relaxation club. Type a 1 in the chat if you don't want to wait till you're 50 to retire. You don't want to wait till you're 60, 70 to retire. A lot of people work their whole lives, 40 years, 40 hours a week, and they can't even retire comfortably, right? 40% of baby boomers have less than $10,000 saved up for retirement. See, we have a real retirement plan with this platform. If you just stick and stay coachable, be positive, consistent, you can literally change the trajectory of your last name. In our retirement club, level 1, the company is going to pay you a monthly $600 expense allowance of your choosing, I used it for a car. Levels 2 and 3, you got a $10,000 cash bonus, $1,500 car allowance upgrade. Level 4, that's a $25,000 cash bonus. When I first joined, coming from small town Arkansas, guys, this was mind blowing to me. I was thinking like, sounds good, but I never heard of a job paying somebody car, right? I thought maybe you have to be there for 30 years. You got to sign up 1 million people. But I was mistaken, because my first 10 months in business, guys, not only did I hit vice president, I also hit level 1 of the R&R club. Company literally started paying me $600 a month on a new Mercedes, right? That car note on that Mercedes was only $300 a month. The insurance $150. Guess what? Take a wild guess what additional $150 went. Cash in my banking account. I still get it, guys. In under 2 years, I hit level 2 of the R&R club. $10,000 cash bonus. I'm literally looking for real estate properties right now as we're speaking to invest that money into. Guys, someone type financial freedom in the chat. Type financial freedom in the chat. Level 5 of our retirement club, that's a $50,000 cash bonus with an automobile upgrade. This is basically your dream car. Whether that's a Rolls Royce, Lamborghini, Ferrari, you name it, the company will pay for your dream car. Level 6 is a $5,000 monthly house payment allowance. Now, just rationalize this, because we're all in agreement that we're searching for financial freedom for ourselves and our family, right? Well, what's stopping people from becoming financially free? It's debt. People are drowning in debt, right? But what does debt look like? Debt comes in the form of bills. And when everybody I ask, typically, what's the 2 biggest bills that you have? They're going to say it's their car note and it's their house note. Guys, if the company is paying for your dream car, if they're paying, I don't know about you guys here in Arkansas, $5,000 a month, I can go to council. I can buy 3 houses, right? I would say you're a step closer to financial freedom in level 7 through 10. That's just a monthly retirement bonus of anywhere between $25,000 and $250,000. And this whole business with these residuals are willable to your children. See, when I seen this, I figured, even if it took me 20 years to attain all of these incentives, I figured that would be worth it, right? No college degrees. And, most people I know that work 30, 40 years, they bless my mom hard. She's the hardest working person I've ever met in my life. I just gave her some money last week, right? So trading your time for money, that's not the vehicle to financial freedom. Business is the vehicle to financial freedom. But what is a business? A business is a company that provides a product or a service. And when you think about it, what product or service is better offered than credit, right? So many people need it. But after joining the platform, I discovered it's not taking people 20 to 30 years to obtain all of these luxuries. This young gentleman done it in 5. He's already completed level 7. Alfred Nixon, right? 29 years old, hit every single title in his platform, making over $400,000 a month, $0 in debt. I would say he's what you call financially free, right? When I first joined the platform, I heard Alfred's story. I was like, there's no way. Okay, this guy had to come from a rich family, a lot of influence, things of that nature. There's no way I have the same opportunity to do what he done. So I start researching. I'm start scrolling on his social media, right? Scroll all the way down, thinking I was going to see some rich parents, celebrities, or something of that nation. I scrolled down and I discovered this picture here, and come to find out, this gentleman, he didn't come from a rich family of influence. I don't know if you guys are familiar with government housing. Where I come from, we call that the projects, right? He was literally living in the projects in a 2-bedroom with 8 people in it, picking up trash outside the road. Guys, last year he retired his parents. He has a mansion built from the ground up in Beverly Hills, driving a Rolls Royce. His wife has a Range Rover paid for by the company. Simply because we have a turnkey business here. You have your own personalized website to be successful as possible. All the marketing materials you need. You get paid every single week. You get trained by multi-millionaires. You have tax advantages. Not only do you get all of those phenomenal services Jessica went over, included, you also get upwards of $100,000 in life insurance when you qualify, simply for helping people in our communities that need help. Miss Nicola Smith Jackson, she's one of the top leaders in our platform, such a servant lady. Like, I just love her to death. Has a heart of gold. She does a daily podcast pouring inspiration into young women. And a lot of young women don't know, hey, 82% of the women in America that make over $100,000 a year, they do it from an at-home business. So I always tell my sisters, like, hey, even if you don't partner with our particular platform, you may want to take a look at something similar to this, right? Just to have the odds in your favor to get the financial freedom that you say you're looking for. But I also tell them, like, hey, those other companies that offer lotions and potions and diet supplements, they're good companies, got products that a person may want. I'm pretty sure we all understand that credit is something you need, right? This is Ashton Henry. He's on the Steve Harvey show speaking. All you guys probably seen him talking about credit, helping out the audience. He's not fixing anyone's credit. He's an agent just like me and Jessica, right? He's referring people over to that award-winning protection plan. He's now a multi-millionaire from doing so. Mr. Teddy Riley, Grammy Award-winning producer, he partnered up with the fastest vehicle to financial freedom on the planet. Ms. Yandy Smith from Love and Hip Hop, that's her and Ashton Henry. She wanted a way to empower the young women that follow her. What better way to do it than partner up with our platform? And this is me actually hanging out with Mr. Alfred Nixon and Ashton Henry. I was blessed enough to meet these gentlemen in Vegas, and now I've been able to build a personal relationship with both of them. And just, getting a chance to really speak to these guys and their mindset, because, it's a one thing to be in pursuit of financial freedom. It's another thing to actually obtain it, right? So most people, when they think about actually obtaining financial freedom, like what would that look like for you? Would you even work if you had millions of dollars coming in without even having to work for it? Or would you just travel the world and be on the beach every day? These gentlemen still work every day. And that was mind blowing to me. I'm like, why are you, like, they can literally retire right now and never have to worry about anything ever again in life. Their grandkids are good to go, right? And they both pretty much gave me the same answer verbatim, that, they don't really do it for the money anymore. They literally feel like they was put on this planet to help as many people as possible in our community become debt-free and financially free. So I say all that to say, you really want to thank the person who invited you to this call, because they really set you up to change the whole trajectory of your short-term and long-term future. You're getting trained by multi-millionaires, and I'm pretty sure that's why I was able to be so successful so quickly. So when you join the platform, not only do you get all those phenomenal services, right? 12 award-winning services, plus you get a whole business in a box with unlimited income potential for a one-time investment of $299, right? It's normally $89 a month moving forward, because the company wants you to be a product of a product, obviously. Remember all those people that need their credit scores increased, 112 million to be exact. 100% of the people we know that want to make additional income, guys, we help you go get those 5 people. So not only do you make $500 up front, your money back plus profit, But now you got a debt-free business on your hands where everything after that is completely profit, no overhead. I started many businesses before in my life that failed. It cost me thousands of dollars just to start it, not even to mention to keep it afloat, right? Guys, Ashton took $299 to the Steve Harvey show. Alfred took $299 from the projects to a mansion in Beverly Hills. I took $299 from 0 to 100,000 my first year in business. So you're gonna have to ask yourself, like, am I ready to go? I'm serious about obtaining financial freedom for myself and my family. And we definitely gonna lock arms and pour into you and help you become successful as possible. Or you B, you ready to go, you just have a few questions. Or you C, you just like to enjoy the services at this time, and that's fine, right? But I always like to end off with the fact, the secret of getting ahead is getting started. Because, I mean, truth be told, we're already a quarter through this year. I don't even remember 2021. What the next 2 to 5 years going to do? They're going to go by anyway. What the next 20, 30 years going to do? Our kids are going to get older. And if we do what we always done, we'll get what we always got. So thank you guys for showing up for your financial futures this evening. Definitely get back with the person who invited you to the call. You guys have a blessed weekend. I'll see every single last one of you guys at the top.